Hey guys, classichomer here back again, and I think I'm just about to hit level 4 as soon as I kill this Dracky. And as you can see, I have no MP. That's because the game won't restore your MP or HP upon leveling up. So that's pretty nice. We got 7 HP and 6 AP, and I learned my second spell, Fireball. I already learned the heal spell, which it does what you think it does. It heals. It's going to heal for about 25 to 30 HP. Anyway, I haven't really said a whole lot about these monsters. That's because they're all pretty much the same, just with slightly higher stats. So, now let's go back into the castle and remember this old man I was telling you about? Talk to him and he'll restore your MP? Yeah, they chant a thing about the descendants of Loto. But now I have all 10 of my MP back, but none of my HP. But whatever, I have the heal spell. Cast that a couple of times, and I should be fully healed. Let's see, 31, that sounds right. I was probably fully healed after the first casting, but the game won't tell you what your maximum and minimum are. Or, well, I guess your minimum is going to be 0, but the game won't tell you what your maximum HP is. At the very least, it does tell you how much it costs to cast a spell in this game, which, as I recall, the original NES version didn't. So, let's begin the trip north to Garen, or Garai, or Garenham. I kind of like Garenham the most, I think. It actually sounds like a town name. You know, like Charleston. Oh crap, a ghost! It's slightly stronger than a Dracky, which is slightly stronger than a red slime, which is slightly stronger than a slime. They're really not going to be a problem. Random cave on the way. Let's check it out. I should still have that torch. Haven't used it. And this, as you might learn here in a moment, is the Tomb of Loto. Because, well, Loto, well, you know, he doesn't live forever. No one does. He was human. He dies. And he did die. So, yeah, like I said before, caves are actually dark in this game. So you have to find your way around. Let's see. Trying to figure out my way through here. Cool designs on the floor, though, when, you know, they aren't big enough to have a design. Yeah, should be a pretty straightforward shot from here. There's not really a whole lot of different ways to choose to go. Or if you do choose the wrong way, it is a dead end pretty early. You come all the way here, and you find this tablet with the seal of Loto on it. And you read the tombstone, and he has a message for his descendant. We need to find 3 items that will allow us to cross to the Island of Evil, or, you know, where the Dragon Lord is at, which, as we noticed before, we could see right from the beginning of the game. And he left those 3 items in the care of 3 wise men, so that'll be our quest. Unfortunately, as that soldier proved in the first town, no one's going to believe we are who we say we are until we find some proof of our heritage. Which is just awesome. Great. Thanks, Dad, or probably Grandfather, actually. Given the time spent between, well, the different legends of Tantegel, or actually this world's called Alefgard. I don't think I mentioned that before. I do like the cave music, though. So, no monsters in there, thankfully. Just explore, find your mission, waste the torch. This is not really a big deal. You can find them, and later on I'll have a better way of lighting areas. And, you know, when these fights are this short, I probably won't cut them out. I mean, I'm killing these guys in 1 or 2 hits. Like that. And I still haven't bought new equipment. Actually, when I get back into town here, I want to check something about my defense. Because in Dragon Quest III, which I'll get to eventually, I know that your defense is a factor of your agility. I'm not sure if it's the same in this. So, let's go to equipment and remove this dragon scale. And then check my status. defense is 4, and agility is 9. That sounds plausible, because I know in Dragon Quest III it's roughly half your agility, and that is your base defense. And yeah, there's my spell list there. So I think that might be true. And I'm pretty sure you can equip the dragon. Yeah, you can equip the dragon scale by just going to your menu and selecting it that way as well. You don't have to go into the equipment. Sure. Really? That was terrible. Why would you sing the curse song at me? Yeah, good luck on becoming as good as Garai. Or Garen. Yeah, we know, this place is named after the ancient minstrel. And we do need to find a silver harp, which is in his grave, which might be here, somewhere. Unfortunately, I do not have the money to get the copper sword. Or do I? Well, one thing I love doing in RPGs to make up the money I need to get equipment is selling the equipment I have currently equipped. So long as I have the money to make it just barely there, I'm totally okay with doing that. So, boom, there. Copper sword, doing more damage now than ever before. Yeah, we went in there. And, yeah, I know. That's where my, this ancient ancestor has been buried and left an important message for me. Specifically me and none of my other ancestors or descendants down the line. No, not for any of them, only for me. Because I'm the only one that matters. No one's ever going to save the princess. Poor princess. What do you say? Oh. Okay, so yeah, if he ended his journey here, that means he died here, which means his tomb is somewhere in this town. Huh, wonder where it could be. Probably behind this door. Too bad I had no keys. So, I'm going to do something that is probably incredibly dumb, due to the fact I'm only level 4 and have, I think, a 31 HP maximum. The guy said that the princess is somewhere to the east. Let's explore east. It's better than exploring south. Believe me, monsters to the south get tough. Oh cool, another preempt strike. Bam! 10 damage! Oh man, I enjoy the numbers game of this. Just slowly watching the damage I can deal rise and take fall. And I haven't mentioned the damage formula for this game, or for how you take damage. It's pretty weird. Apparently, once your defense hits a certain threshold, I think it's the same level as the monster's attack, it starts using an entirely different formula, and a difference of 1 or 2 points of defense can actually make it so you take like half the damage. It's pretty ridiculous. Unfortunately, I'm not getting enough money right now to worry about getting armor. I'm seriously walking around here with... It shows my sprite wearing a nice full plate of armor, but clearly I am not equipped with that. In fact, I think I'm literally running around with my cock flopping out. As awful as that sounds. We'll just pretend I have underwear on, even though later games make boxer shorts a actual pair of armor. Yeah, the game does get a little weird sometimes. And there to the left you can see some poison swamp. You don't want to go through that. That's actually a shortcut through this area that I'll want to take later when I have more resilience. Remember what they said about bridges? Crossing them can be dangerous. This is why heading this way is stupid. I don't want to get to that swamp. That's probably going to hurt a lot. So let's head up here. Oh crap, a Magidraki, or a Magic Draki. These guys can cast the Fireball spell. And hopefully... don't... Thank... Oh, Jesus Christ, game, really? Got 2 fireballs in on me in one fight. That's really bad. That is awful. Let's heal up. Go me! I got healed. Let's hope to make it to this place. Ah, Jesus Christ. It may be more beneficial to cast my own fireball spell on them and hope they die in one hit. Yeah, there we go. Fireball's pretty good when you don't have the physical power to actually outdo it in damage. Fuck. Mages are like magic Drakis. Actually, I think they're a little weaker. I think they have less HP. And thankfully, they made the game another slightly easier bit, because the enemy's fireball spells don't do nearly as much damage as your own. Like, as you saw, I took, what, 6 damage per spell from the magic Draki, whereas I was doing about 20. What? Village... No, it is not Myra. Or Elmira. God, that brings back weird Looney Tune vibes. I think I should have talked to this girl first. Anyway, this would normally be the town of Cole. And apparently, you can find magic keys somewhere. Well, someone already told us about that. Yeah, magic keys would be pretty nice. Too bad I can not get to them yet. Legendary sword. I'd like to have the legendary sword. What do you sell? Copper sword we got in the previous town, and you could have gotten it back at Tentacle Town, or Radatome. And here we can get the iron axe, which I think you could have gotten in the previous town as well. The iron armor, pretty good. Steel armor is what I want. And no, I was thinking about grabbing the leather shield because it's only 90 gold and would give me 4 more points of defense, but it's okay. I shouldn't get that. Oh, isn't that sweet? Lucky me being the hero. What do you say? No, I haven't. Hey, they actually kept the same name from one game to the other, or one translation to the other. Yeah, Remidular is probably the coolest town in the game, or one of the coolest, because it just has such really nice equipment that you can get there. For checking this item, or not item, but dresser, I can get plain clothes, which is a big, well, I guess not a big deal. It's at least a upgrade from not having anything on at all. Ooh, and the Strength Seed. That's something new that they did in this Super Nintendo translation, and, well, not even translation, but just the Super Nintendo and Game Boy Color version of the game. They actually put stat seeds in the game. And as far as I know, this game doesn't work on the same principles as Dragon Quest III, where you have a stat threshold per level. Kinda. I'll explain more about that much later when I get around Dragon Quest III. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is there's no reason to not use this. Unless you're trying to be super hardcore, I'm going to play it as much like the NES game as I possibly could. I wish why don't you just go play the NES game. Yay, open air baths. That's oddly Japanese. Poof poof? Let me check my wallet first. Let's see here. Sure, I have 100 gold. I can spend a fifth of it on an interesting thing that this game does that, it wasn't in the original American translation. Yeah, she's, the screen goes dark for a reason, kids. Yes, Poof Poof is so wonderful. Oh, man. Read that as you want, although I think the, I don't think canonical is really the right word for it, but basically, she's supposed to be rubbing her tits on your face. Either they're kind of giving you a blow/hand job. I'm just gonna say she's doing things on your head with her boobs. We're gonna attempt to not get murdered horribly by poison swamps. And I know I can't defeat him with this weapon. This weapon sucks. I got it for 180 gold from a shot down the street. Ow. So much pain. Seriously. I'm gonna have to cast heal eventually. I might even use that Wing of the Wyvern I've got so I can get back to safer territory. Just wanted to show this town off and get the clothes. Beautiful woman to the cave in the south. Dude, get over here. And here's where the item shop in this game, or in Cole is. Or Myra, whatever. Oh hey, another winged chimera. You know what, I'm going to go ahead and buy a torch. Because I'm going to want that eventually. May as well get it while I've been thinking about it. And final guy in town. I see. Yeah, well, that's good advice. You should think about enemies' weaknesses. The golem would probably be really hard / impossible without the flute. However, I don't have the flute, and we don't know where it's at yet, so let's just worry about getting stronger. And I'll take care of that off-screen. Next time, we're gonna head to the west of here, and I'll probably be closer to level 8, maybe 9, I don't know. I kind of feel like getting a lot stronger before I do any real exploration. So, classichomer signing out. I'll see you guys later.